Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 25 of the Lawrence History Project. I've got a few emails over the past year. We haven't been on here for a year, but I've got a few emails, and people like inquiring, but not inquiring, well, the English language is funny. It doesn't permit a discreet way of saying, are you guys still alive? But we are. We're still here. We still had a few bumps in the road over the past year. We're still here, and we're here to deliver you another version of our worldview based in Lawrence. So today, I'm Mark Palermo, and with me are my co-hosts, Mr. Tom Delisle, photographer extraordinaire, Mr. Joseph Bella, our regional historian. And we have another somebody with it, Mr. Douglas Cogger from the old neighborhood. And Tom and I have known Doug for, oh my God, how many years?
Oh,
50, 60 years. 50, 60 years. I've known
60
Tom.
years plus.
60 years plus.
Yeah.
60 years plus. I've known Tom since kindergarten. I've known Joe for 40 years plus. So we're all old friends. Mm-hmm. So, what do you say, guys? You ready to roll?
Ready to rock and roll.
Okay. Tell us about that.
That's from Common Street. We're going to have quite a few shots of the old Italian area.
Oh, yeah.
The Cocos. I think they were the Cocos. This was probably taken in the mid-'70s. It was on the same side of the street, I think, as the Society Building, about midway between the Society Building and Newberry Street. Very good pizza and meat pies.
Oh, I
that
love
was Meat Pie Central down there.
Oh, man.
Between Napoli's, Tripoli's, Stramondo's. It's a good history of that type of food.
I developed
that one block.
I developed a vice for spinach pies.
Mm-hmm.
The best of all were Napoli's.
Napoli's, yeah.
I understand they closed a couple of years ago. I understand there was an illness in the family, but oh my God, they just did the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were exceptional.
Meat
This
pie.
this one didn't last. This was a few years. I mean, the other ones were institutions. But it was good while it lasted.
About what year would you say you took that photo, Tom?
Maybe mid to late 70s.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, who is this handsome guy?
There's the man.
Who is that?
No. And mustache.
Is that Groucho Marx?
Unbelievable.
There it is.
Where did
we were
I get
one,
that from the archives, I think, Joe. I
Yeah.
got that from the archives.
I think so.
Is that a map of Lawrence?
I think they sold those at the Heritage State Park. I think
Is that
they
right?
had those.
Mm-hmm.
So you're approximately 30 years old there, maybe 35?
I don't know.
32, I'd say. 32.
I don't even recognize the jacket.
I think he made his first. He had his first communion money still in his pocket. So he was a youngster.
Yeah. I don't know where that was taken though.
Yeah.
You've had so many pictures through the years.
I guess.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, when I show my students pictures of myself when I was young, the shock, horror,
Yeah.
that an old person
Yeah.
could have been young once. I don't know. I think we came out of the womb old.
Yeah.
I don't know what they think. It's hard to figure them. It's a hard generation to figure out, huh?
It is.
Oh my God. What else is that? I completely forget.
Yeah.
That's a famous one. That they have that at the Essex Company.
Yeah.
Was she from Lawrence?
No, she originally from Naples, and she was only 15.
Wow.
She looks older.
People did that, huh?
Yeah.
Where's the mill, Tom? Where's the shot? Where's the?
Was that maybe the wood mill, Joe?
Could possibly be the wood.
Mm-hmm.
They did a lot of pictures like that of the wood mill being quite a large area in space.
Right.
And that was the largest at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One of the mill girls.
One of the mill girls. And again, looks so much older than 15. There's a quote that I like. This author, he was talking about someone, he said, she couldn't have been more than 13 years old. But women like fruit ripen early on the South Coast. And she looked like she ripened early.
Oh, yeah. Well, their lives are hard, too.
Measured her backstory coming from Naples.
Wow.
Arriving in Lawrence at the age of 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
And their life in the mills was actually an improvement over what they had. So you can imagine how
Exactly.
hard their lives were.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't make anybody look old before their time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really.
Wow. Can you tell us about this?
That was Frankie Valli.
Well, we're talking about the
kidding.
Italians.
When he played at the feast,
Yeah.
he knew the other Four Seasons were younger guys, but he still had the pipes.
Really?
He still has them. You know, he was singing in the same key, Sherry. You know, the real
Yeah.
high notes. He was hitting them.
Well, I missed it. What year was that? For some reason,
Maybe in the 80s.
Yeah.
80s
Would have been
probably.
the 80s.
I wonder if he's still touring. You remember?
I think he might be.
Yeah.
But that's when they had a big turnout. I mean, hundreds of people would
Yeah.
turn out for those shows in
Yeah.
the Common.
Oh, I think they knocked the Beatles off the #1 chart with one of their hits. You know, they were
yeah.
pretty big.
Yeah.
They were really big in their time. Wow. I mean, pretty much forgotten now, but geez, they were.
No, I don't know.
Oh, what a
about
night. That
That
was like-
because they did that Jersey Boys play.
Oh, that's
Right.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
actually, Margaret and I went to see the one over in Beverly at the
Oh,
theater.
Theater in the Round.
Yeah, and so I don't think what you said was Frankie Valli's not around because the play just like rejuvenated his music
Mhm.
Yeah.
and him. So
Yeah. And there was that lapse for a while when they had all the hits. Then he came out with "Oh, What a Night."
yeah,
You know, like years after.
Years
and that
after.
was a bit of a resurgence.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the real deal.
Yeah, they just came right out of the streets of Jersey, New York, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was the
Yes.
second 45 I bought was Dawn. But Dawn Go
Dawn.
Away.
Dawn, yeah.
Pretty good for me.
Walk
got
like
it,
a
Tom?
man.
Walk Like a Man.
Still got it?
I still have it.
You do?
I still have it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
I got a
That's
a
really
box of
great.
45.
that's really great.
You took
Mellow
that,
from the
that,
feast,
that's
yeah.
got to be a Tom DeLisle photo.
This is sort of a classic Italian gentleman. He's holding it, but he can't keep his hand still. He's talking with his hand.
Of course, he's Italian.
And that's Sal and Michael Lamo's grandfather.
Is it really?
Wow.
Yeah, Mr. Lamo.
Alamo.
That was probably from 73, around there. But that was when
He's
the
got his
old
pen in his coat pocket.
Yeah.
pen in the coat pocket, the hand going,
Yeah,
and dressed up to the nines.
and the
Yeah.
hat.
You know, that's
hat.
old school.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
see that nowadays.
You know
You
what?
wouldn't see one suit down there,
No.
I
Yeah.
don't think, nowadays.
Well, people tend towards being slobs. You know what I mean? I'm not saying everybody's a slob, but you just see the way people dress
Casual.
nowadays.
They're casual.
Yeah, it goes beyond. Well, casual is one thing, but sweatpants and
Yeah. Ultra casual.
it's too casual. You look back at if you go on YouTube, you see the old Ed Sullivan show.
Yeah.
Everybody in the audience, even young people,
Oh, they're all
suit,
dressed.
coat, and
They're all
tie,
dressed.
women wear
Yeah.
dresses.
All dressed.
People dressed up for everything.
They did.
Yeah,
In Spain, I forget the word, but they have a word that applies mainly to Americans who dress down. You know, sloppy,
yeah.
just
Oh,
T-shirts,
you-
shirt. There's a
yeah.
word for it.
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
what the word is, but you go to Spain and they dress.
They dress.
And then you can spot Americans on the street a mile
A mile
away.
away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
It is, yeah. And the women are all beautiful and the guys are all handsome. They have a class and they carry themselves differently
Yeah,
than we do. It's just different.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you go back 100 years, people wore suits to the beach. Even like even a little over, like back in the 1910s, you see people dressing up to go to the beach. People took a lot of pride in their appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to a wake a couple of days ago. You think they were going to, watch a softball game at the place that,
Yeah.
but 30%, 90% of the people,
Yeah.
No, you know.
a wake, if you
Yeah,
dress
yeah.
up for a
You know
wake.
what?
Jeans.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I'm really old school. I mean, I dress up black, tie, everything, the whole thing, a tie and everything, because you know what? It shows respect. It shows
About
that
respect.
it was important enough for you to dress up.
Mhm.
To me, the way I take it, maybe I'm being too severe, is if you're going to come in jeans and a T-shirt, it means you couldn't be bothered.
Right.
That's the way I interpret it.
Yeah.
I know people see it differently, but
It's the last gesture you can make for a friend, show
yeah,
a little class.
that shows some class. Yeah. I'm old school. You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
No.
But anyway, next, please. Oh, well,
Oh.
Needs
Here
no
he is.
introduction.
Needs no introduction. Mr. Nunzio DeMarco.
Nunzio.
Nunzio.
For the members of the audience who don't know this man,
Oh,
who
okay.
this man is.
Thank you for the reminder. Yes, of course, we're being too personal here. We're forgetting we're going to be on the internet here. No, he was a character, a real character.
Character,
Yeah, a real character. I worked with him. I miss him. I know Tom. You knew him. Did you know him? Did you know him? Yeah.
Late, I mean, I could go over his house. It was like talking about old school. If I was going to the Methuen Library, and if I had some spare time, if I saw his little Fiat 500 in front of his house, I'd just knock on the door. Come in. Carla, get a couple of coffees and pastry for me. It was like that.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
You know, you could just knock on the door, show up, and
No kidding.
invite you in. Yeah,
Wow.
old school.
He was very gregarious.
Mhm.
He had a lot of friends. He liked very old school Italian, even though I think he was born in
Sicilian.
Italy. He's Sicilian.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he was a local politician too.
Mhm.
So it's just, they named a park after him.
Yeah.
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 I think the next picture, could you see the next picture, Cassie?
And he wrote a book of poetry in 4 languages. It wasn't bilingual.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
quadrilingual.
The
English,
next, yeah, this is,
Spanish, Italian, and Sicilian.
you
Yes.
see in the background?
Mhm.
City of Lawrence, Nunzio DeMarco Park.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you name a park after you, you know,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Nunzio DeMarco Park.
And their old house on Newberry Street.
Mhm.
At the feast, when the Vada goes around through all the neighborhood and the blocks, it's just about the only one
Yeah.
that they still
Every year.
stop.
Every year.
With the money out the window.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There were a few other stops, but that's the last one I could think of.
They tape all the $1 bills together.
Oh yeah.
In the long.
Hundreds.
They don't rip. It's just
No.
they're pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
Right from the window to the Vada. Rolls them out. Nunzio does it every year. Oh, he used
Really?
to. Every year.
Now his other Ratio.
The Mazio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did
yeah.
it last year.
No, that's been, and they've been doing that ever since they started the feast 100 years ago.
You know,
Sort of, yeah.
John Terranova told me him and Carmen. I think it might have been John's idea, but they started that. Not 100 years. Maybe
Yeah.
the tradition goes back
Yeah,
to Sicily doing that.
Maybe,
But
yeah.
yeah, John and Carmen were very tight.
Yep.
John still runs. You know, he's the man when it comes to the fireworks.
Yeah.
He's the godfather of the pyrotechnics up there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this has got to be a Tom Delisle photo.
Yeah, again from the middle 70s. Cristaldi's right across from Fisichella.
You just this is just a Tom Delisle photo because he has, when you see enough of his photos, you just see a certain style. First of all, he always asks permission.
Oh,
And
right.
he always gets them to captures a smile. You smile at them or something, and you get the best of them. You really and look at the
Don
expression on her
Camiso.
face.
Yeah, that was,
She's
I
just
mean,
so-
talk about dressed up with authentic. Because you see the poster in the background, I forget what year it
feast.
was.
That's
Was
the
that the
feast
feast?
poster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember when I had the show at the Heritage Park, the guy sitting behind me says, "That's my sister." So it's just, well, yeah, that's my sister.
Would you share that story? Remember, what was it? You went down the feast and somebody came up to you and said, "Hey, good work," or something about.
Well, that was last year, no, the year before. And I thought, yeah, man, at Nunzio's, some man our age walked across the street. He says, "Keep up the good work." So I'm thinking, oh, you know, I've been shooting the feast for 50 years. He says, "No, the videos at the on cable TV."
Oh, somebody's watching.
Yeah, someone's watching.
Somebody's watching.
Yeah, he says, "I've watched every one."
Wow.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So keep watching
check
out
out.
there. You know, we enjoy doing this. We're going to keep on doing it. But that's a great photo because she just feels pretty.
Yes.
Yeah, she feels pretty. She's
And she
radiating
deserved it
it.
to dress up like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
She deserved to have it taken.
Yeah. Everybody deserves to feel good about themselves, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay. What do we have next here in this grab bag of photos? I put these together. Oh, I know this is one of your favorite things. This
Yes,
is a
what
Tom
am I-
Delisle
that's
photo.
inside the Lido Barber Shop, right next to Cristaldi's. And again, there were a few other shots. It took maybe 4 or 5 shots. and there's an old gentleman sitting there with a suit and a hat to go to the barber shop to hang out with the guys, and they dress up to go to the barber shop.
So is that a reflection, Tom, or are you taking it through like a door or
Yeah,
a window?
I'm shooting. I'm inside,
Okay.
and that's shooting out, and there are mirrors there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm trying
Right.
to.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are mirrors.
Yeah, the
I
mirrors.
tried to get as much, activity going on as I could.
Very cool.
They were very good too.
Yeah.
Because barbers.
I love barber shops.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, my father said Lawrence was known for bar rooms, banks, and barber shops
Yeah.
And pool rooms.
and pool rooms.
Yeah.
I had a barber when I moved to back to Massachusetts. I was 15 and Vinny was 21 at the time or something like that. Vinny was my barber for the next 50 some odd years
Wow.
until he died of cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the only person who cut my hair in that time period was the Army,
Okay. Other than him.
other than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, even in
Wow.
even in school, I'd come home and drive to Marblehead and have him cut my hair.
That's great. And he
Yeah.
was only 6 years older than you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he was a great guy.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And the next one, please.
See, the backstories. We love all those backstories.
Oh, yeah. No, I know this is one of your favorite
One of my favorite. Yeah.
subjects.
Rose, she was from Capola's. I get right on Union Street. I mean, Common Street. When I say Common, across the street. Now that would be the parking lot behind Pappy's. It's just all weeds now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they
yeah.
knocked down all those buildings
Yeah.
during urban renewal. But it was really a fire hazard
Yeah.
because the archives took a shot of literally every building in that area that they knocked down. And one match, the whole blocks would have gone up.
Didn't go up before.
It didn't go up before. It's a miracle that it did.
I know.
Yeah.
But there's just something classic about that.
Yeah.
That
she's
could have been
old
taken.
world.
That could have been taken 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Just old European.
Mm-hmm.
Just think of what she went through in her lifetime. Amazing.
Again, there's a story, a quote from Zorba I used for a Greek photo. He says, my grandmother, she must have been 80 years old. What a tale that old woman's life would tell. Same with her.
Yeah. Yeah. I noticed a lot of photos in your collection of her. She's one of your favorite.
One of my favorites.
Favorite,
yeah. You don't
yeah.
see faces like that. for the
Yeah,
most
that's
part.
right. Yeah, that's right. Classic. And what else do we have? We're looking at the Tom DeLisle collection
Oh,
here.
yeah.
This is an interesting
Rubens.
couple.
yeah.
Rubens.
What happened to Slush, huh? Remember
The
Slush?
slush. Yeah.
Oh, those
Oh,
were
look
so
at she's got the
good.
big sign over there. Slush.
Sometimes you have to, this would be not cool, but people will remember. I think there was a cat in there. They had a cat like a bookstore cat, and you get the cat fur and the slush if you want.
Yeah.
But that was part of the charm.
All right.
And above there, from the archives, one of the great shots, I think it's above Karuba's, it was a meeting place for I forget if it was, and I'll probably get a contract put out on me for this, but the Italian, it was either the Neapolitans or the Sicilians, and they met up there. I think it was maybe the Sicilian
I
group.
think that was Victor Emmanuel II
Okay,
group.
yes, I
Yeah,
think you're right.
Victor,
Yes,
because
you
I
would
have
know.
an interior photo
Interior.
of the group meeting. In the back is the king at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And his picture and his wife.
Was it above them, or was it
I think it was
someplace else?
upstairs from them.
Upstairs, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like the Last Supper on steroids. You know, long table. There must have been
Yes.
20 men in that photo. It was a beautiful
They
photo.
were all men in my picture.
Yes, all men.
Yeah. One man had his son, a young boy,
Mm-hmm.
sitting right beside, and the boy's arm was on the table. The man's trying to hold on to it.
We'll have to get that from the archives.
That was
Sure.
Victor Emmanuel II
Victor Emmanuel II.
Club.
See, the backstory.
Yeah.
Now, this is one of yours, Tom. I was just wondering.
No, this was from the archives.
Oh, is it? Okay. Any idea about this couple?
I think it might be Joe Fallow's Market. I may be wrong. On Newberry Street. Kitty corner to Constantino
Constantino's
Music.
music. Yeah.
Yeah, and now there's another Spanish
Chipolos.
there, Hispanic market
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, looking at their faces, they're getting a little old there, but
Yeah.
a little overweight. But When they were young, I bet they were a very handsome couple.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can just
Yeah.
see they were probably a very handsome couple.
I know the Tribune did when they reopened that again, renovated it in the 60s.
Mm.
That photographer took some great shots. There was like a whole spread. It was like Life magazine spread of Giofalo's market. We could do, you know,
Oh wow! Yeah,
some
this-
shots on
oh,
that
would
from
be
the
great.
archives.
My mother always shopped there.
She did.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
at least once a week.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Italians are big on Italian products. You know that?
Oh,
They
yeah.
want just like they want Italian products a lot of times. The old times they want right from Italy.
Mm-hmm.
They won't take anything else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what you grow up with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, you know the spaghetti and macaroni we buy in this country. It comes from wheat that's been treated with Roundup. You know, it's really poison, deadly poison. It's metabolic, and well, anyway, it's another story. But if you get macaroni made from Italy, they don't use that. They can't. It's against the law.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting a cleaner product, and for just a few pennies more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a health nut. You know, so a lot of people think I'm
One of my
crazy.
aunts used to make her own.
Oh yeah, you
When I
can
was
make your
young.
own. Yeah,
My mother's
yeah.
older sister made her own macaroni.
Yeah,
And
it's not that hard to make.
no, but she had a white cloth on
Yeah,
their bed. My uncle and aunt's full-size bedroom. As kids, stay away from the bedroom. Don't touch the food on that because
oh yeah.
it had to dry.
Can you imagine all that all that lasagna just laid out on the bed?
It was. It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
And we had to stay away from the bedroom as a young kid.
And then
Right.
they chopped and they cut it up. And,
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. that
and we
must
ate
have-
it the next day or two.
Yeah.
we ate it.
Really.
There were some shots from this book on Italian Americans in Naples, hanging it, you know, strands and strands.
Oh,
It was-
that's the
yeah.
macaroni then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spaghetti rather. The spaghetti,
spaghetti, yeah.
would be hung. Yeah.
Well, if the Strait of Hormuz doesn't open up, there won't be any fertilizer, so it'll be, you know, no Roundup in the American
I know.
American
That's
pasta.
right.
Yeah.
We'll be fighting over dandelion greens.
Yep. Exactly.
Right.
Oh well. And next, please. What else do we have here? Oh, by the way,
Oh,
now this is interesting. I put these in here.
Hmm. Beautiful.
Do you recognize these guys?
on extreme left, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know the two guys in the middle.
One of them is, isn't the guy next to Williams, what's his name's brother?
DiMaggio?
Yeah.
No,
No, not DiMaggio. No, the other guy who played for the Red Sox. They were brothers. I can't remember.
Canigliaro. Billy and Tony Canigliaro.
Yeah.
No, this is long before that.
Yeah, this is
The,
before that.
guy on the right-hand side,
Mm-hmm.
that is Dom DiMaggio.
Oh.
And you say, well, what's he doing in a Lawrence thing about Italians? Well, he wasn't born in Lawrence, but he was a local businessman.
I didn't know that.
He owned a business in Lawrence.
Ted Williams played in Lawrence?
No, Dom DiMaggio.
DiMaggio.
Right.
Yeah, Dom DiMaggio.
Yeah.
And I have an uncle Sam Assessor, who watches this. He tells me he was in the Washington Senators organization, and he knew Dom DiMaggio. He has nothing but good things to say about him. He said he's a great guy. And through the years, I never met Dom, but I've heard just really good things about him. What a great guy he was.
Who,
Very cool.
Where did you find that photo? Is that a
That
archive?
was Archives, maybe. It was not one of yours.
I
obviously.
haven't seen that one.
Yeah. But if you see the next one, I've got some more pictures of him. Now there's Dom in the
That's-
middle.
Yeah.
There's his brother, Joe
And there's
DiMaggio.
Marilyn
There's
Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
And man, whoa.
I asked my Uncle Sam about Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I said, he was good friends of Dom. Did you ever meet Joe? He says, yeah, I met Joe. He says, but Joe was standoffish.
Mm-hmm.
He said, he didn't really talk much, and it's the complete opposite of Dom, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And there he is with Marilyn. She looked beautiful. He looked happy.
Yeah.
But she was such a damaged.
She's the only one really making eye contact,
Yeah.
Marilyn. Everybody else is.
Well, I guess.
Joe's ready to Joe's ready to go.
She loved the camera.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
camera loved her.
Camera
Yeah.
loved her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. No, I did a paper on her for graduate school.
Oh yeah,
You did?
interesting topic.
Yeah, her life was just like,
Oh, yeah.
right? But it was like incredible person, you know. She was bucking Hollywood a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, she produced, directed, starred
Did
in.
you?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she had her own production company.
Wow.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
There's a classic, I mean, you're a photographer, there's a classic photo of her in between shoots of some movie, and she's reading James Joyce's
Yeah.
Ulysses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, she read a
Wow.
lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, the whole story of her death is, I don't know, it's still a question for me.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Arthur Miller was married to her, I think, and he said she was the most damaged person that he ever knew.
Really.
Yeah, and he was in love with her,
Mhm.
but he said he's frightened as well. He said she was. How did he describe it? She was a bright light, just brilliant white light, but in her center, there was a darkness that frightened him.
Mm-hmm.
You know? He's very descriptive. There's a brilliant interview with him online if you're ever interested, and he talks about her in those terms. He's very descriptive, and you can listen to him talk all day. He's just so interesting.
Candle in the Dark, Elton John.
Yeah,
For her.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think there's another one. Cassie, please, the next one. I think there's a picture of Dom. Here he is as an older man.
Mm-hmm.
He also owned a business in Tewksbury, I believe it. So a lot of
Never
people,
knew that.
a lot of people knew him
Mhm.
and spoke well of him. Yeah, he was a very successful businessman. But he was overshadowed by his brother. But as a baseball player, he played for the Boston Red Sox for 10 years in the 1940s.
Yeah.
And he probably could have been in the Hall of Fame if it weren't for the war years. He had to go off in the war, and he missed his probably 3 best years. But he was a 300 hitter.
Wow.
He didn't look like an athlete, but he was a very good athlete.
That's an odd sort of a story that he didn't make the Hall of Fame because of the war years.
Well, yeah, they cut.
Because look at Ted Williams. He was in both World War II and Korea.
Yeah.
Pilot, jet pilot.
Yeah, and he's in the Hall of Fame.
But he had a much longer career, Doug. Dom was only the 1940s, and I
Okay.
think he was out. So if you have a 10-year career and you've got 3 years of it, you're really down to 7 years, and you miss your 3 best years. But
Okay.
he was a pretty good. My Uncle Sam also told me about. I just thought of a story. He was playing for the Washington Senators, and he said one day, spring training, he was in Florida, changing trains. He happened to go into the snack bar, and who's he see sitting there by himself? Casey Stengel.
Oh.
He goes over to Casey Stengel. Hey, Mr. Stengel, I saw you here. Do you mind if I sit down with you, have a cup of coffee? He says, no, sure. He sat down and had a conversation with Casey Stengel. Imagine that.
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm trying to, I try to get him in here for an interview, but he's getting up in years.
That's an amazing
But,
story.
Yeah.
He
the
said-
accessibility.
He said,
Yeah.
how long should I give this? In Casey Stengel, he said, give it 4 years. If nothing's happened, do something else. It sounds like pretty good advice for a young guy.
Yeah.
But he had his career cut short. He was at the Commodore one night, and he got in a traffic accident on the way home, and it cut his career short. But he's a really interesting guy. Yeah, Uncle Sam. If you're watching this,
Uncle Sam.
hello, Sam.
Very cool.
This is one of yours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where was that? The BG,
BG
Market. I don't
right
remember
next
that.
to Bonji's on Common Street.
Oh, okay. Can you
That's from the archives. I think that might be Tripoli's.
BG Market.
Given a wave. There was a group that I took that particular day. On the left where the man's walking, there was a sign: horse meat, 45 cents. 45 cents a pound.
we're probably eating that, and we don't know.
I had it once. Super salt.
yeah.
I did too.
Super.
Tom,
yeah.
where's
Sicily.
what street is this on?
Common Street.
Common.
Oh, really?
Just a few
GB.
buildings up from Jackson.
No
on
kidding.
the same side as
Yeah.
Ripley's.
Yeah.
Now there's a little Spanish restaurant or a salon
Oh, okay.
in that spot.
Look at all the vegetables and fruits.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Yeah, right next to Bonji's, and this is. I remember that. Just European style, all
Yeah.
vegetables out on the street.
This I got from your house, Joe.
Yeah.
This was a find.
Calendar.
Yeah, calendar.
Oh, it's a calendar from 1918.
Savastano. Yeah.
Oh,
861 Elm Street?
Savastano
yeah.
Company.
Yeah. 361 Elm.
Oh, 361. Okay.
Yeah.
Night calendar from 1918.
Yeah.
Well, that goes back a ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the dress. Wow.
Yeah. And Chef Boyardee behind the counter there with that,
Yeah.
the joke.
And what's next? I think we're coming up to the end. I think I have a few more in here. Jackson
Jackson
TV. That was
TV,
down
yeah.
in the Italian section.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was. Did you know who owned that? That was.
I didn't. I remember it was on my bicycle again in the 70s, just up the corner from the Central Theater.
You know
on the
what?
street.
You see TV.
No.
You wouldn't buy a TV online. You'd go to, if you lived in the neighborhood, you go to Jackson TV and you'd buy
Jackson
one.
TV.
And you can't really read that sign very well, but it says sales and service, I think. They actually serviced TV. So
Yeah.
if you bought a TV and it didn't work, you either bring it in or you call a TV repairman,
And they
come to your house
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, who would do that?
Right.
You buy them, they break, and they just throw them out.
Yeah.
Got to buy a new one. You know, it's so wasteful.
Yeah. We had Ken's TV.
Yeah,
He was around forever. He used to come to the house and make house calls.
yeah.
I remember him coming over to the house more than once.
Well, they
kid.
made them to be repaired.
Yeah.
This stuff, you know, it's so wasteful. You throw this, end up in a landfill, all this junk.
Exactly.
Just buy new stuff. Even a refrigerator now. A refrigerator used to last 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They last 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
And
The
you get
engineer,
rid
I bought a washing machine. Guy told me, yeah, the engineer to last 7 to 10 max.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's built-in obsolete,
Yeah.
and it's built in the brake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't want you having a washing machine 30 years.
No.
Yeah. That's the last thing they want.
They won't make
Maybe
any
somebody
money,
will figure
so.
this out, you know? Maybe making cars again that you can work on yourself. You know, I used to do all my own work on it. You're a mechanic anyway, so you don't have to really think about that, right?
What?
Can you still work on your car?
The new one we have?
Yeah.
No.
And you're
I
a
basically
mechanic,
put
you
the
can-
fluids in it and call it a day.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, you don't know what computer is running what. So you've got a whole system of operations that you may not understand based upon the computer they're using.
Wow.
So you go like, okay, so what if I do this? Okay, I'm like, whoa, I could just like zap out a whole system.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
no, I don't touch the new ones.
No.
I bring it to the mechanic who's been, who's only 25 years old and he's been doing this for 5 years and he went to school for the new ones and,
Exactly.
give it to him and go to work and fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different world.
Different
on,
world.
On Motor Week, we were doing some trucks. One of them had a 3-foot information screen. 3 feet.
Yeah.
And the dash. Yeah, it's like going to the drive-in at 110 in the old days.
Wait till driverless cars come here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That'll be fun. I don't know. I don't want to be the first one to have one.
No. No way.
Let somebody else do it. Oh, do you remember this guy? Tony DiSpirito? Remember?
Oh,
we mentioned him at a
yeah.
previous
We
broadcast.
did. Tony
This
DiSpirito.
guy,
idea.
Yeah.
this guy was on track to be the best jockey ever.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He won in 1952. He won almost 400 races in
Whoa.
one
Really?
year.
Yeah.
He won in August 1952 at Rockingham. He won six races. He was so good and so famous that people would bet him, not the horse.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have another thing we go into in more detail. We could do a whole program on this guy. He was 17 years old. And they nicknamed him the Hard Luck Kid. He had one problem in that he was insanely aggressive. He'd do anything to win. And as a result, he was injury prone. And he fell off his horse 4 times. And he ended up dying at 40 years old.
Yeah.
Lawrence Kidd, Tony DeSpiritu.
Yeah.
And my father liked to play the horses, and all of his friends, that generation, they loved horse racing.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
Tony
yeah.
DeSpiritu was a household name. Lawrence,
Yeah.
Italian kid. Died at 40 years old.
Yeah.
Too bad.
You die the way you live.
Yeah. But he had 17 Cadillacs in his 17th, when he was 17. And he did not manage his money very well. Women, Cadillacs, and in the end,
Wow.
didn't really end up very well. Died of natural causes. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Eleanor
yeah.
Pizzo, Italian lady. Killed during Bread and Roses strike. Age 34.
What was the Bread and Roses strike?
Oh, okay. Good question. 1912, Doug.
Yeah.
There was a big strike here. All of the nationalities got together, and they struck against poor working conditions, and it made world headlines.
Oh, yeah. International.
But internationally, still celebrated to this day.
They had shortened the work week,
Yeah,
and they didn't make up the pay. So when they got their paychecks, there was a cut. And they said, well, wait a minute. We didn't, they sort of knew, but they didn't know. And they didn't make up the loss, the mills, at all. So the workers went on strike.
yeah. American
their
Woolen.
pay. They cut their pay.
The poster boy was William Wood. We could do a whole program on him. He's a very complicated person.
Yeah.
They hung it all on him, but it was real. He was being pressured by his stockholders too.
Yeah.
The people held stock; they wanted dividends, and he was in the middle.
Yeah.
And he's a Portuguese immigrant. Started at the bottom, and he became a president. And whole story there. Wow.
And then the unions got involved. The IWW was invited to come from out Midwest. They came to Lawrence, and Big Bill Haywood came. And it's too bad, but they tore down that huge building on the Common. That's where they used to meet. That big.
That big cupola there.
The cupola.
The bandstand.
The
Yeah.
bandstand.
Oh, yeah.
They never should have taken that down. Because a lot of history in that
Yeah, I
site.
remember that. Yeah.
Bill Big Haywood. There was a woman. She was also a strong supporter of the unions. Actually, she was
Elizabeth Gurley
Flynn.
Flynn. Yeah.
She was called the communist, although I don't think she totally was. I would say socialist is the closest.
Yeah.
She spoke at that bandstand. And so many other people. Nationalities had to speak there because there were a lot of nationalities involved in all the mills. But want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
My great aunt, she was working at the Everett mill, and she was 4 or 5 months pregnant. My cousin was coming. So one day the workers went on strike, and they closed the machinery down, and they told all the workers that one day, this wasn't rehearsed earlier or nothing. It's just one day the first day of the strike. All right, everyone go home. We're done, we're on strike, leave. So my great aunt goes, hey, I'm having a baby. Perfect timing. So she went home and had my cousin.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But,
Was that at Bellevue? That Anna?
no, what do they call it? Immaculate Conception,
Oh, okay.
near the Methuen line.
Oh, is that right?
Her-
Okay.
her
Her
marker, I
Her
mean.
marker. Yeah.
Yeah, Immaculate Conception.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think she was shot. I think the police fired
At
into
the
the crowd. Is
intersection
that
of
what happened?
General
Yeah.
and Union Street. There was a large meeting, and some of the Lawrence police were there. That's all I'm going to say about that. And they were talking and just mentioning how bad the strike was. and protests like we protest nowadays. And they were yelling and screaming, and all of a sudden, a shot was heard, and somebody shot Anna Lapizzo and killed her instantly. Now, what's funny is it's not funny, but I have old newspaper article, and Anna Lapizzo had lived on Pine Street, Methuen, several weeks before the strike started, before January. She was living in Methuen on Pine Street. I have a little newspaper thing. Anyway, that's Anna Lapizzo. But yeah, she's buried Immaculate Conception off of Current Hill near the Methuen line. In fact, she could be in Methuen.
Lawrence,
Go up the hill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she is in Methuen.
headline. Do you remember this? We had this previously in a previous episode. Bullet kills woman. Remember that? Bullet kills woman.
Yeah,
Yeah, the bullet did it,
yeah.
not the guy that pulled the trigger.
And they, to this day,
Some
they
things
don't
never change.
know who shot the.
Really?
Yeah, there were suspicions. I don't want to say anything on TV, but there was someone
We're on the
suspected,
internet. We're on the internet here. so,
Lawrence, and that's all I'm going to say.
Discretion.
Yeah, read up on it and you'll learn more.
And another one, I think. Do we have any more here? This is a whole grab bag here.
Where we started. That's a repeat.
Oh, this is where we started. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cristaldi's. Now they're famous for something. Is it Crispelli's? They had a reputation for something.
Would you know, Joe? I don't know.
Cristaldi's.
Cristaldi's. It was some kind.
Yes,
I make a connection in my mind. We're going to go to Cristaldi's and get some. It was
Complete the sentence.
Yeah, there was something that they were
yeah.
really good at. Was it meat pie? No,
I can't remember. Yeah.
something. Was it food?
Maybe a viewer will know. Send you an email or something.
Oh yeah.
Cristaldi's.
And the parking meters that look like.
It's a great
It's like
shot.
Edward Hopper. There's a Sunday
yeah,
morning
yeah.
painting by Edward Hopper.
Yeah, it's
That
a
it
great
reminds
shot
me of.
because there's look at the coloring in it, and then
The chimneys in the
the
back.
chimneys in the back. Yeah.
I should have dropped it a little bit though to get the
No,
the-
Tom,
the
because
whole
you,
jaw.
look at
The whole
because you
jaw.
got the TV antennas.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
TV antennas make it. All
it
right.
does. Yes.
And they date it too.
And they date it too, yeah. And you see, if you'd have cut your headspace on the top
Yeah,
down,
we missed it.
you would have missed the TV antennas.
That's
Antenna.
true.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
probably what I was thinking. If I stepped back 3 feet, I could have got everything. Yeah, but
it works.
we'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that brings us to the end of another wonderful episode, Lawrence History Project. And see, that's episode 25. We've been doing this now for 4 years. We started in 2022.
Wow.
We were younger. Younger.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this brings us to episode 25. So out there in viewer land, thank you. We'll see you again.
Be well.
Be well, everybody.